Some 30 small-scale farmers from Region 4 were this past week presented with approximately $3.5 million in essential inputs for their farming endeavors by the Ministry of Agriculture. The initiative was made possible under the Sustainable Agriculture Development Program, SADP, Component 2, under the Ministry of Agriculture. Component 2 of the SADP focuses on invigorating the ministry's extension system. This includes the vital training of ministry staff and farmers, and also lays the groundwork for research and demonstration plots. To ensure that the newly introduced technology is well received and adopted, a grant incentive program, non-cash, has been curated, targeting the upliftment of small and medium-scale farmers. Speaking at the handing over of the most recent batch of supplies to the farmers, Agriculture Minister Zulfikar Mustafa said the exercise is another glaring example of government's commitment to the sector, ensuring it puts in the necessary infrastructure and support needed by farmers.
This program will be an ongoing program where we are looking to help farmers to start or to go into new technology. You know for a fact that we have been promoting modern way of doing agriculture, moving out from the labor intensity that we have been doing, intensive way we have been doing it, to a more modern way. And government has been expending large sums of money, making budgetary allocation to the agriculture sector. We see agriculture as one of the most important sectors in our country. We have seen what has happened over the last 3 years that we have had the pandemic. And we have to make our country food secure. And today, Guyana is leading that agenda, not only in our country, but in the Caribbean. Since our president would have taken up leadership as the lead head of agriculture in CARICOM, we have seen a renewed interest right around the Caribbean. People today are coming into this sector in droves. We have seen countries, we have seen economies that were built on other sectors like tourism, oil and gas, now are coming and embracing agriculture. Today, people in the Caribbean are looking forward to Guyana to lead that initiative. And we also have to ensure that our farmers are equipped with the necessary tools, with the necessary equipment, so that they can produce. We want to make Guyana a hub for food production. We want to make Guyana a country where we can produce all the imports that we have been making in CARICOM. That is why not only in the traditional crops that we have been doing, we are expending large sums of money, but we have been expending large sums of money in new crops, things like corn and soya, high-value crops, like broccoli, cauliflower, carrots. We are now looking to do large-scale beans production. Tomorrow, a team from NARI will be going to Mashabo to look at area there to do new cultivation. We are looking to supply the Caribbean in black-eyed peas, do production in Guyana, start production in Guyana. We are looking in Region 1 to ramp up spice production, all the spices. We are looking to grow in Region 1. Already NARI would have started out there. We had technical teams went into these regions. They have been working with farmers in these regions. We have been providing planting materials, millions. The last time we donated $20 million of ginger planting material to the farmers in Region 1.
According to Minister Mustafa, farmers are the driving force behind the growth and development of the local agriculture sector, and as such must demand their respect where marketing their produce is concerned.
So you are very important because you are the people who will be engaged in these activities. You are the people who have to drive this sector. That is why we are making these donations. We are making these contributions to you, the farmers, so that you can able to ramp up and increase production. What we have been doing also over the last 3 years, we have increased the areas that we have agro-processing. This year, by the end of this year, we will have 13 agro-processing facilities across this country. Only last Saturday, I was in Region 9 commissioning one there in the deep south. in Region 9. We have in different parts of our country. So this shows government's commitment to the entire process, to the agriculture sector, because we recognize the importance of agriculture. We recognize the importance of food security. And that is why from 2020 to 2023, we have seen a 150% increase in budgetary allocation in the agriculture sector.